Hello everybody, welcome to Smashcast. I'm your host, the Retro Gaming Nerd, also known as Chris.
And I'm your co-host, the Archivist, also known as Olivia.
And today we are here with the great Deadpoolio. Not really, he's busy. But, today we are going to be talking about Deadpool, and we're going to be talking about you being careful what you subject your kids to.
Oh, yeah.
I know that sounded way more intense than it needed to be, but what I mean by that is, don't let your kids see this movie, unless you feel like they're mature enough to. And even then, I wouldn't recommend letting your kids see this movie.
Yeah, don't do it.
Now, this movie has came out today, or once again, no, this movie comes out today, or if not today, it's going to be out in a few hours.
Yeah.
By the time this is uploaded. And I do believe that you shouldn't let your kids see it, and here's why. 1, it's clearly rated R. 2, not every superhero movie is for kids. There is so many superheroes out there nowadays that are not for children anymore, and Deadpool is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, even before that, there were other superhero movies that aren't meant for children.
Like what?
Well, like Hancock. That's not meant for kids.
No, but I mean, I think
Mystery Men wasn't.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, it's okay. But anyway, but a lot of the mainstream ones, yes, they are targeted toward a general audience, but this is not one of those movies.
And yes, I did read a thing about Deadpool, and I'm going to summarize this. People do say, well, yes, Deadpool was respectable in this version, or Deadpool was respectable in that version, and Deadpool was so what? There's many versions of many different comic book characters, and yes, Deadpool is popular with, I believe, some children's, because he did appear in the Ultimate Spider-Man show.
Yes, he
and
did.
Took over a whole episode. And even then, I'm not saying that wasn't appropriate. He even appeared in Marvel vs. Capcom, and he was pretty safe in that one. But that's not Deadpool. That's not the real Deadpool. If you want to know what the real Deadpool is, I'd recommend checking out a book or the movies. And those are not recommended for children.
Yeah. No, they are not.
So, I think you're going to have to give some reasons here, because I'm just going to repeat myself.
Well, no, it's just, here's why. Deadpool is a raunchy, violent,
I wouldn't go with
well,
that
not
much.
okay.
Vulgar.
He's a vulgar, violent character, and not just like he's super violent.
It's not only just him; it's just kind of his world.
His world is. You are not dealing with the regular superhero type.
Because he's more of a mercenary. And the other thing is, one of my friends brought this up, is that most people go, well, he kind of looks like Spider-Man, so my kids know. No, he is nothing like Spider-Man. It was, I think that was just the design in the 90s.
I think
looking
so,
back
too.
at it. But, Deadpool, once again, is not for children.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I can really say about this, without sounding heavy-handed, because I think you should do your job as a parent and know what your children can handle and can't handle. I really don't recommend this movie for children. We haven't seen it yet, and I will do a follow-up to this after we see the movie, because realistically, I don't think you should do this. It's just because there's some things that you're gonna have to explain to your children in this movie afterwards. Yeah. Me knowing the comic book, I'm assuming the Weapon X scenes aren't going to be pleasant. Yeah. Not Weapon X. Oh
yeah, no, Weapon X.
Is Weapon X?
I'm not sure actually.
Because it's debated that is he Weapon 11. So.
Well, anyway. Here's the thing. I also
but his whole, him, getting his powers, as I heard, very going to be raunchy. The humor, not raunchy. You're making me say words. Vulgar. The humor is vulgar, and I don't think kids are ready for this.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
And I'm talking about young children. If you're a teenager, then I think you can slide. But here's another thing. If you do let your kids see this, don't blame the people that made the movie. Don't make a big fuss on the internet. Don't be a keyboard warrior, because guess what? It's your fault. You take responsibility for you. You let your kids see this movie. Therefore, if you get offended, who cares? It's on you.
It is your fault. You were warned repeatedly. It's like the movie rating.
Hold on. You don't even have to be warned, because it is rated R.
Exactly.
So, I don't care if you're warned or not. They are polite enough to warn you. They have been, there's been so many articles on the internet that says so, but you don't need that, because let me put it this way. If I took a kid to Pulp Fiction, if Pulp Fiction came out around now, and my little kid wanted to see it, I would go no.
Yeah,
because it's Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's Pulp Fiction. I was just gonna say, here's the thing. Measure this out. You know how Chris was talking, it's like, just, if your kid likes Deadpool, because he looks like Spider-Man. You just gotta sit him down and go, that's not Spider-Man. And you gotta wait until you're older.
Yeah, it's really easy. And the other thing that's also funny about it is one of my friends brought up, oh, my kid wants to see a superhero movie. Well, Batman vs. Superman's coming up, which I don't know how that movie's gonna be, but Batman vs. Superman's coming up, and Civil War is coming up, which you can take them to, they can wait. This is a movie that I don't want to make a risk. I don't want to go like, oh, your kid might be old enough, your kid might be the maturity level, because I haven't seen this movie yet. But just believing what my knowledge of Deadpool is, I wouldn't see it. Actually, if anything, I think this movie is closer to vulgarity of Deadpool Max.
Yeah, it's darn close, which means...
Probably maybe even.
Yeah, even rivaling it, perhaps. Who knows? But yeah, this is some serious stuff, and we do, and the thing is this is gonna sound bad, but we don't want the chances for future rated R superhero movies getting killed because someone took their kid to see Deadpool
and flipped out about it and made this big thing. Because, I think, and that is something else. There is some other superhero movies like Spawn and, Ghost Rider and Punisher that are not for children.
And could benefit from this,
Yeah, and could work because, for instance, there are some, I haven't heard complaints about Daredevil or Jessica Jones.
Yeah, no.
Because you know why? Those are rated MA.
Yeah, they are exactly.
Or AM, I don't remember exactly which one it is.
I think
mature
it's
audience.
NA.
Yeah, it's made for mature audience, and I haven't heard anybody complain about it. Okay, but my kid really likes Deadpool.
Sorry.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
On that one. Because I do remember somebody bringing up a point that if you're letting your kids read Deadpool now, who are you?
That was actually one of the Deadpool
Yeah, it was one of those, but I remember some actual comic writer brought it up. And I do believe that, it is a thing that you need to, once again, as I'm going to say again, and I'm going to sound like a broken record because I'm trying to get it through everyone's head, this is Deadpool. His name isn't even kid-friendly.
No.
His name in the comics were derived from, a pool of who's gonna die next. A pool?
Yeah. Yeah, betting pool.
Yeah, you pooled your money in and whoever died next, whatever, you get the point. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's like, that is not a child-friendly story.
Exactly. So, please do not make... Like, if this movie was PG-13, alright? If this movie was PG-13, I would be pissed personally.
Yeah.
Like, right when I heard that it was rated R was the day that I was excited because we are getting a Deadpool movie that is actually close to Deadpool. I don't think we should... When it comes to superhero movies, I do not think you should try to cater to kids. I think you should try to get them as close to what they were. Not the story, but the characters.
Yeah. Because there are definitely characters that are geared toward...
That are easier to swallow when you're... PG-13. Like, I believe Batman, this is gonna sound weird, I believe Batman could pull off a rated R movie or a rated PG-13 movie.
Batman could go either way. I really do believe that.
Depends on what Batman, depends on how you write him, depends on everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think, quite a few superheroes could do really well.
I think Batman would do terrible if it was rated R.
Yeah, it probably would. But let's be real. There's a lot of comic book-based movies and stuff that could do really well with a rated R rating. And
this is one of them that could prove that. So.
Yeah, like, I'm personally hoping to see Scud the Assassin.
I don't think that'd be rated R,
I'm just kidding.
I think that'd be PG-13.
It probably could be PG-13.
Oh, Scud, I don't know what happened to Scud, but we're not going to talk about him right now because that's not important.
Anyway.
I think, is it a mercenary?
Yeah, Scud the Disposable Mercenary.
Disposable Assassin,
that's it. Anyway, but yeah, we could do some really cool stuff can happen if we let it.
So, I think that we should all chill out.
Yep.
If you want to see another movie, I don't exactly know when Civil War comes out.
I believe in May.
Yes, you can wait that.
Yeah, and if not, there's a great selection of animated movies. If you want something, a little more geared for your kids. If you want to just go, like...
Or, what you can do? You can sit your kid down and make them watch the Ultimate Deadpool from...
Yeah.
If they really must see a Deadpool thing, go find the episode with Ultimate Spider-Man with Deadpool in it, and that's fine,
Yeah, and then wait, and if you're really hell-bent on it, go buy the DVD of it or something.
Blu-ray or DVD, yeah. I heard that won't help because I heard that was going to be unrated when it comes.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It's going to be even worse.
It's going to be even filthier. But,
oh, yeah.
So, I don't know what to tell you guys. Just, there is a point where you need to tell your kids no.
There definitely is.
And this is one of those where I think you need to tell your kids no. Just don't let them go see it. Tell them no. They'll be mad for a little bit.
But they'll get over it.
Because, I just don't think... I really don't want this movie to be ruined.
I don't, yeah.
I really would like to see a Deadpool sequel if this movie is good. We haven't seen it yet, but we will give you our thoughts afterwards.
Definitely so.
We need to use the hell out of this title card. So.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a kid watching this video, ignore me saying the swear word that I did. But I do think you shouldn't take your kids to Deadpool, and I do know somebody's gonna go, well, isn't that gonna... One of my friends brought that up when I said this. They're like, isn't that gonna, make the movie lose money?
No.
No, it'll just save the movie a lot less drama. And you know what? I kind of want Deadpool to not be in the news by, this kid went to this movie and then did this and then did that and said this on the playground. Is there still recess?
Yeah,
it's sounding like it's sounding like recess is starting to disappear.
I think there's still recess. I hope there's still recess.
Yeah. So
I'd be upset for those children if it wasn't.
So yeah.
But yeah, please, parents, avoid this whole hullabaloo. Yep.
Yeah.
We just found an article on Facebook.
No, we're not gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
This is being kid friendly.
Don't do it. Don't do it, parents.
No. We just found an article on Deadpool that just made me go, definitely no. You know what? No, you can't see this one. Don't bother.
Don't. Your kids aren't go. Don't even. You can go see it if you really want to, but don't take your kids.
Don't take your kids.
Don't tell your kids anything.
Yeah. No. I knew that something like that was gonna come up, so no. All right.
Oh Lord.
Please. And if you have to hate something, Deadpool related, hate us.
Yes.
We can at least accept it, because realistically, we're a YouTube channel.
We can take it.
Yeah, we're a YouTube channel that makes stupid reviews and does stupid podcasts like this. So if you really want to hate something Deadpool related, hate this podcast. Hate how we are stopping you from letting your kids see a good movie. I don't care. I'd rather have you guys give us hate than the Deadpool movie itself.
Yes.
I really and I'm gonna say it one last time, I recommend it heavily for you to not let your kids see it.
Yeah, I second that opinion in spades. Do not let your child see this movie.
So yeah.
And if you do not complain about it.
Oh, yeah, see, that's another thing. If you do, don't complain about it, that it's vulgar. I think we said this all before.
Yeah. You brought this on yourself. So, thank you very much for listening, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time when we talk about another subject, actually. Bye.
Bye.